Because, I mean, that's the one thing that we all feel kind of lucky about is that when you look at this indictment and you look at the stuff that Big U's being charged with, it's like with Luce, you definitely have more reason to be worried because he's directly looped in with some of the gnarlier things that Big U's being charged with. Brick shit, they arrested him at the same time. They put him on that whiteboard with him. But as far as what we know right now, he wasn't involved with any of the crazier shit. His shit is more of a straight up and down like guns and narcotics case, which realistically any of us over the past couple of years probably kind of could have guessed that was coming down the pipeline after his house got raided.
Hey, Luce wanted to prove to the world that he was a rolling 60 Crip so bad that he told on himself everywhere he went.
That shit crazy.
And now he's in jail and he's still calling everybody.
That's the wildest part to me. So what y'all think about that? Like, y'all know them, they in the feds, they facing this indictment and they're still calling in.
They for it, nigga.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're still calling in. So if Brick, I just heard Brick call in today.
Once just to clarify that he didn't get stabbed.
But that was real short. That was like 3 minutes. Whereas I feel like Luce has done a lot. He's talking to damn homie. He's talking to like whatever. He's pulling up on anything.
Party line Luce, huh?
I hope he's already spoken to a lawyer and that the lawyer has basically told him, hey, it's cool. You can say whatever you want on these podcasts, which I don't really think that a lawyer would have said that to him.
He didn't speak to nobody.
Personally, I think that he's saying too much. He's doing a little too much because, I mean, man, like your lawyer is just going to tell you to be quiet. They're definitely not going to tell you like, hey, go talk to as many different podcasts as possible before you even get out.
Is that content for y'all?
Fuck the lawyer telling you to be quiet. The phone gonna tell you the phone's just recorded.
Yeah,
if you don't know by now, niggas still thinking there's a lot of niggas that in caught cases in jail in the county, whether in prison, from talking about shit too much, and they use these damn calls in your case. Like people act like that shit can't happen.
You were receiving a call from an inmate in California. You're on a recorded line.
You familiar with the process, huh, bro?
Yeah. Come on, bro.
Central.
I got a library, so much money on the homies' books. You feel me? Like
so
shit.
As the owner of the platform, is that content for you? Like if Brick call in right now, I'm in here going up. I'm woo wop. Are you gonna let that play, or you gonna be like, cut it out type shit?
Especially given the situation that we're in right now, if he started to say stuff that was a little over the line, which I didn't actually see the clip of him talking in the news, but I was looking at the comments and it said that he said, we don't get stabbed, we're the ones doing shit to people, which does not seem like a wise thing to say. I wasn't around for him saying that, but I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess when it's a live phone call, it's kind of different. I don't know. I just saw somebody in the comments suggesting he might say
stop this cap. I gotta call cap. You gonna for sure use it as content. Well, the reason I say that because I just seen the clip of what was that Luce girl or something called you?
What'd she say?
She was telling you she was gonna call you every time he called and all that.
Yeah. She was saying that.
He said, I don't give a fuck, cuz content. I'm going up.
Hey, she seem a little happy, like she getting her moment.
I know what you said.
She got her channel back. She give my phone back. Nah, for real. She's excited.
I'm not channel back because he was using her channel.
She's a star now.
The thing.
Sharice is cool, man.
People crazy.
The channel said Sharice Mills. Now it didn't say Sharice Mills and Luce Cannon. Like he didn't hijack the shit. She got her shit back. She happy.
See the cloud.
Walking up to the car building. I'm like this.
The cloud addiction is crazy. It don't matter what form it come from, but people don't understand. It's not gonna hit them, and God forbid that happen to them. But until somebody gets smacked, when you get hit with that time, then it become real. It become realer. It should be real right now. But the fact that niggas is still calling in and doing that, I don't believe you taking it serious right now.
Hey, bro. Hey, so you don't think when Luce Cannon hang the phone up, he like, yeah, I think it's an act on the phone. He's stressed out.
I think you're supposed to be.
No.
This is what it might be.
But look, Munchie,
focusing on your case.
They still kind of fresh in, so you feeling like, well, you thinking in your mind they ain't really got nothing on me. That's what niggas want to think. A lot of these niggas not getting their transcripts immediately when they hit jail. Now these niggas they even asking for their paperwork. They just get in there and just whatever the people tell them. A lot of these niggas run with that shit. So I don't think it's actually sunk in yet until you go to that first preliminary or that court date. Then they get to telling you football numbers, and now you looking crazy.
And do you think the high of just kind of being a celebrity outside is still not worn off at that point, right? Like they calling in, making calls, people probably talking about them. Do you think that has attributed to as well being like not necessarily feeling like I'm locked up?
Because somebody like Luce, I'm gonna be real, like he's been out here trying to go viral for the last however many years. And now it's happening on a level that is so much crazier than probably his wildest dreams in terms of being the main character, being talked about. So you know that as much as, yeah, it sucks that you're sitting down and you're locked up right now and you're probably going to have to spend all this money on legal bills and everything else. You might stay in there for a long-ass time. It's like, no, you're famous too. And you're riding this out and you're seeing the numbers go crazy. And for somebody like him, it's probably kind of hard to like take those two things and detangle them because this is kind of what he wanted for all these years, even if it's happening in a way that comes with some bad side effects or whatever.
It's like Tay Cage checking his YouTube metrics the day after he dropped the race while he's on the run.
We've seen a lot of rappers really kind of fall in.
Cowboy came
with
up
this.
under the mobile home and got up on Luce. And then,
Under the mobile.
He had the final act.
yeah, Cowboy
Munchie out of control.
No, Cowboy went he got cracked and it came back.
Yeah.
Cowboy
Where you get the
did that.
mobile home from, yeah? Come on.
The fact that story is real is still
Right.
That's even more crazy. Like you
But
said,
then,
it's
but,
crazy
but,
that
but
they
didn't
got.
have the Cowboy hat on swinging
Oh, I
on?
thought he
No,
made
he
that
didn't
up.
have
That
that.
really happened?
No, he didn't have the hat
Oh,
on.
you didn't.
Nah.
There was a video.
No, I just seen him like run up on him. I didn't know he came from under the mobile home, nigga.
No, he was up under the thing,
fixing a
trying to
truck.
like something on.
He's changing tires.
And he heard somebody say, "Is that Luce?" And he came from up under the vehicle, like, "Hold on." And then he got cracked and he came back. And then he went to jail the next day. So Luce had a good week. Like if that's what he's looking for, the clout.
Absolutely wild week for sure. But also, like, you guys keep talking about the content, like, oh, will you exploit it for content? Think about this. Do you think it's good for the content, Brick not being on the podcast?
Not
Sucks.
in the long run, for sure.
No, not for y'all podcast, because y'all built him into the main character, and the audience that you built is strictly off of this type of stuff. So from a business aspect, I understand why he does what he does, because the second he tries to switch, you see the chat. What the fuck is this? We don't want to hear politics. We want to hear gang shit. That's what you built the platform on. So now it's kind of like a necessary evil. You're stuck with that.
You know what it is that I've been in this situation so many times where you have something happen that is bad for your life, terrible, negative, awful. Nobody would want this. But it comes with a ton of benefits from the sense that the podcast starts doing better. When X dies, No Jumper's lit. No Jumper has the biggest day that he's ever had in the history of this channel on the day that X died. So somehow I have to balance the fact that every news reporter wants to talk to me, every podcast wants to interview me, etc., and my boy's dead and I get to watch the video on the internet. When the guy pulls up at No Jumper and puts the fucking gun in my face and almost kills me, all of a sudden I'm on Logan Paul's podcast. All of a sudden, you know, I do a clip talking about it, gets 1 million views, etc. And so it's like I'm kind of used to like dealing with this balancing act where you have something happen that is objectively shitty, like, well, no pun intended, that like Brick Baby getting locked up. And then at the same time, it's like, oh, everybody wants to hear about it. And we basically have to create content about it because we're kind of just beholden to the audience to make content about whatever the most interesting shit is going on.
Yeah, the
at any
negativity
given
gonna spread
time.
faster.
I don't think everything is content though, but people let shit fly because, you know, Rockstar Girl got the recording. Like she took the opportunity, and then I don't think that his house was really surrounded. But you know, Sharice was fake recording a standoff. So if it, but if it was real, that'd be weird.
Yeah, like
then,
in retrospect, that might not have been real.
No, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
And then you got Brick Baby, the famous. I'm about to crash. Everybody
Crash
thought
out.
the camera should have been cut before that, but it kept going. So that people let stuff go on a little longer. But
Munchie, this what people don't realize. You can't put your moral stances on other people. So the second you realize everybody don't think like you, you'll stop getting mad at shit like this.
I
So
realize
our
it.
platform, we cutting that shit. Ain't nobody calling in from the feds. When you come on for an interview, we ain't asking you no federal shit. We're going to stick to your music or whatever you're doing. But everybody's not thinking that. Some people really don't give a fuck. Adam just happened to be one of them. So to continuously get mad at Adam when he doesn't come from this world, he don't owe this world no type of loyalty. What are you expecting? It's a job for him.
My
You
whole
know-
thing
you know
is
what I'm
that
saying?
if we edit that kind of stuff out when it happens on live stream, then we're basically in a situation where everybody else is going to go up off that content, and then we're going to just have people come into our channel looking for it, and it's not there. Like the Kill Squad shit, that was obviously the super viral clip. People think we're getting rich off that shit. That clip was demonetized from day one. It got 1 million views. We made like $50. And that's happened over and over. The time that Wack fucking tried to fucking strangle Flacco on the podcast, that got like 1 million views. I looked at it a couple months ago. $50. It's like, it's like
the suspect in Kelpie.
Right. Well, that actually we got monetized because we edited the fuck out of it. But like
suspect got an anger problem. He need to go to anger management.
He's angry.
that is
He
that was a
got
wild
He just
day.
caught a viral moment today.
He
Another
definitely
one?
did.
Yeah.